And, not to make comparisons to what the big boys are doing in MLS, but, that attacking style of play that we see with Jay Heaps, it's a different formation. It's a different style of guys. As this one is a through ball inside. Talbot inside. Coughlin makes the save. Excuse me, that was Maxine Hoppenot. That touched it one time down for Zico Lewis. And
Great run by Zico there. He probably wanted to go to the far post, but that didn't get enough on it. Didn't open up his body enough to put it wide, but nonetheless, a great run. Made the goalie earn a save.
Nathan has that one go out of play. We're approaching now 2/3 of the way through this first half. And, Coach, your analysis now as we've gotten to the next quarter point here.
Well, we got to keep things going. I mean, right now, it can be dangerous being this much in control because it only takes one counterattack, one fluke play, as we almost saw, to change the game completely. And Vermont's going to be patient. That's their style. So they're not going to start to panic, not going to start to throw bodies forward this early in the game. So we just gotta be aware. Got to keep the possession and get the play out of our own third as much as possible. Try to get that second goal before conceding.
Now we take a look back to MLS scores as the Rams will have this one sent all the way downfield. 2-0 now. New England on top of the Philadelphia Union. That offense that everybody said wasn't going to come to life. Looks like it's rolling today.
It does. Can't say that I'm not surprised. I'm surprised. I didn't have high expectations for the Revolution this season. So far, they're starting well.
Sitting high atop of the perch in the Eastern Conference. Made the MLS champs and best team in the league right now in Seattle Sounders just look foolish at Gillette Stadium. I don't know how they do it, but it works, right?
Absolutely.
Wilder. Nathan has it taken away for Vermont. One back by Real Boston. Bronco gets taken down, and he will get the advantage. And James Bronco, is he a guy that's more muscle, and he protects that sideline as this one's worked inside the area again? We'll get back to that thought in just a second here. As dancing around with the ball right there is Fabio Machado. What great foot skills. Zico Lewis up top of the box. Wilder. Nathan takes it away and breaks out for Vermont. So, Bronco, tell me a little bit about him. Is he speed on the flank, or is he a guy that will protect the ball and keep it in your side of the pitch?
I think he's a little bit of both. He's not the fastest guy, but he's not a slow player by any means. He's a very fit player, and he can go both ways very well. But he's got good ball control, and he uses his body well despite his size. He has that low center of gravity that he knows how to use well. And part of it is the experience he has, having played both at Southern New Hampshire and then he's played in the PDL as well. He's a former Western Mass Pioneer and a Seacoast Phantom before going over to Iceland and now coming back this year to join us.
And that goal scorer in the Revolution game, Diego Fagundes, his third one of the year. The 19-year-old continues to amaze as Luka Milicevic has it and has it taken away by Euros. Now upfield. And it's taken away by the owner, Bo. Nathan, far sideline. One-on-one with Jordan. Nathan and Jordan. Jordan goes down. Nathan sends it in the air, and it will go for a corner kick for Vermont.
Jordan's having trouble with him over there.
Did you make an adjustment in the second half?
Well, perhaps, I don't know that you would sub him. That's probably not the answer. I think you need to put a little bit more attention onto that side of the field. Probably have to find him earlier. Vermont's clearly found that matchup that they like there, and they're going to continue going to it. His inside defenders will have to support him a little bit, cheat a little bit, but we'll see what Coach Hare decides to do here with 10 minutes to go in the half, roughly. See how he changes.
Bo at the top of the box, not a strong shot, goes over the crossbar and out of play.
Bo will tell you that was an intentional pass. I know Bo well enough.
Is that good having an owner coach play on your team?
when he can, I guess so. I mean, Bo has played all over the world. He former Partizan Belgrade player in Serbia, even was on the original 1996 New England Revolution.
Wow.
And then he's been, he's the owner, he's the head coach, and he's also a player when necessary. I know for a fact it's not his preference to play. He plays out of necessity. Sometimes it's hard getting bodies up to Vermont to fill out the team, and I know he's waiting for a few foreign players and some other guys to get out of school in other parts of the country. So at times he has to fill in and play, but you got to give him credit to keep himself fit and to be able to play at this level at the age of, I believe he's 38 or 39.
Wow. Especially playing with all these 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
10 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 Real Boston still leads. Not much has changed from the third minute when Dominic Machado put one past Coughlin. We haven't seen any cards. We've seen a few corners, but nothing that can really excite us.
No. Hey, Vermont going right back there to the same spot, going after Jordan right now.
Nathan and Bronco. That is the matchup of the evening. Defensively for the Rams, and when they look back at the tape, I'm sure that Hobie Hare is going to break down with Bronco and just how you can get positionally better and slowing down that run of Nathan.
Yeah, you can't. He's doing a good job right now. As you see, Jordan is not getting too tight on him, giving himself a little bit of a head start. But what it looks like from up here is Vermont's waiting for Jordan to be forced centrally in support,
right,
and then to knock the ball wide to Nathan.
That one was intended for the running on Dominic Machado, but he couldn't get there in time. Under 9 minutes to go here. Euros. Milic. And this one intercepted by Real Boston. Passing has not been good this evening for Vermont.
No, it has not.
As a foul on the Voltage.
Vermont's actually, this is their third game of the season. They were in the U.S. Open Cup a week ago, losing 3-1, I believe, to the New York Red Bulls under 23s down in New Jersey, before losing 3-0 last Saturday in their opener to GPS Portland. But you would expect the passing to be a little bit better for a team in their third game, but we don't know exactly
the training
and what players have been used. Yeah, we don't know exactly.
1-0 our score, 8:17 to go in this first half. As off the restart, it is one back by Boston. Playing it small. Devin Devoy, the intended man. Machado has to track back, heads it backwards, looking for any ram, and that's Wilder. Wilder gets taken down, and this will be a free kick in a dangerous area.
Great job by Wilder there to win that ball
Good
and earn
foot skills.
A free kick. Great foot skills.
So it'll be Fabio Machado standing over the ball. Who takes this one in this area?
Oh, we'll see. I know Dominic can hit these. I know that Fabio can. It's preferably a right-footed shot from here. Get that ball around the wall into that far post.
We see Resendez standing in front of the wall. Yeah. He's been acting captain-like-esque this evening.
Absolutely, yeah. We don't have an official captain at this point, this early in the season, but he's definitely he's played the role.
Resendez blocked by the wall. Almost a through ball there, and the handball. Rams get it back. Nice job by Ezekiel Lewis. He's been a big part of this offense this evening, too. I mean, we're going to see our first yellow card of the evening, it looks like here, and this will be issued to Luka Milicevic.
On the handball, yeah.
Intentional, apparently, to the referee's eye, according to Alex Surgeon.
And this is an interesting spot here for a free kick. You see, it looks from here like Zico's going to hit this left-footed. This is typically a left-footed shot for a cross, but
is this his bread and butter?
Yeah, but it's also, as you see Dom right there, Dom Machado, this is also a dangerous one if you're the keeper, because Dom can try to shoot it from here around the wall and sneak it into that first post where the keeper right now is setting up a wall. So this could be a cross, this could be a shot. These are the tough ones to defend. Don't really know what's going to happen.
Put in the area. Still inside the penalty area. Willis McGriff.
Good ball.
Inside the box, the header, no. Blocked. And headed away. 5 minutes remaining in this first half. As it is deflected and kept with Zico Lewis. Lewis has to win it back, and it's now going to be Luka Milicevic who has a yellow card of the evening. And played up top, tracked down, and won by Maxine Hoppenot. Now through for Wilder. Wilder gets taken down inside the area. It's a penalty kick.
Wow.
The referee pointed to the spot automatically, and now this is a big moment in this match. Adrian Saldana called on the infraction. He will receive the yellow card, and with 5 minutes remaining, 5:21 remaining in this first half, it'll be a penalty kick taken by Fabio Machado. Machado and Dominic Machado going to argue over this. The two brothers over here.
No relation.
No relation, okay.
No relation. Believe it or not.
Even though they both play like they are brothers, huh?
Yeah, they have a real good connection with each other. They have that nonverbal communication that's so important. And it comes from playing together in the Revs Academy for years, playing together at Providence College, and now here with us at the Rams.
And they have no relation, which is crazy. They've been everywhere with each other. They know each other like the back of each other's hands.
One's from Leominster, one's from Attleboro.
It's a small world that we live in.
This is a crucial penalty kick. I mean, to go up 2-0 into the break would be very ideal for the Rams right now.
Dominic Machado will take it on Coughlin. Save! Goal!
Oh, he got it. Not the best penalty kick taken. I think Fabio knows that, but he put enough on it where the goalie couldn't keep it out.
Fabio Machado gets the goal.
Well-deserved 2-0 lead right now for the Rams.
41 minutes into the match. Both Machados on the board. And Real Boston leads 2-0. Fabio Machado, Dominic Machado, both getting one goal into the back of the onion bag. And now up 2-0 heading into break. What a way to just start the season for Real Boston. I mean, that attack, as you said, has been worthy of another goal, and they received it there on the penalty from Machado. So with 3:32 to go in this first half, ball's going to be worked around. Sent upfield. One down by Machado, and can't keep it with Real Boston. It will be Stefan. Near sideline. Luca has a yellow on the day. The only person on any type of sheet for Vermont. It's going to have to be headed back to Broom, and Broom will play it off his foot. Nice job by Mitch Tainter.
Very heads-up play there by Mitch.
2-1 now, the score between the Revolution and the Union from PPL Park. For those of you that want to follow.
Actually, Max's older brother, Max Happenot's older brother, plays for the Philadelphia Union.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So a family affair this evening
Yeah.
to the Happenot family that may be watching right now on YouTube.
Yeah.
A shout out to you as both your sons dangling, as they say. 2.5 minutes.
There
Nathan down the far sideline. Nathan moving quickly. Bronco gets to the space, but Nathan blows right by Bronco, and this one will deflect out of play and go for a corner kick.
You see Zico get in there and help him out with that. That's the kind of stuff that needs to happen.
Right.
You got to kind of, one guy tries to slow down the runner with the ball. The other guy's got to slide into the space where he's going to go next and try to just keep getting in his way.
Be a corner kick on the far sideline with 2 minutes exactly to go, not including injury time here.
The official time will be kept by the official on the field.
And it just goes wide right of the net, and it will be
Dangerous.
a goal kick.
Assistant referee pointing to the goal kick. Vermont players not happy with that.
Goal kick in your eyes?
Of course, I'm a Ram.
Cheeky. Broom. Comes to us from the Providence University. The University of Providence. That sounds
Providence College. I believe,
Providence
yeah.
College. 22 games started in 22 appearances. 27 goals against. Only allowed 1.2 goal a game. 63 saves on the season. 70% save percentage. They are very solid numbers.
Very solid. And that's no cakewalk. The Big East Conference is a very tough conference. Providence going all the way
Even
to
though
the
it's a watered
championship.
down Big East.
It is, but not in soccer.
Not at all.
We don't need those football schools in soccer that didn't affect the Big East. But yeah, getting all the way to the championship game of the Big East, played at PPL Park in Philadelphia, where they lost 3-1 to Marquette.
Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
This one will bounce around, and now the time will be kept on the field by the officials, so we are waiting on the whistle. As this one will be kicked out of play, and it'll be a throw-in on the far touchline. Nathan will throw it in for Vermont. 2-0 lead for Real Boston. The scoring started with Dominic Machado in the 3rd minute, and then 38 minutes later, 38 minutes later, Real Boston off the mark again, and it was Fabio Machado to make it 2-0 as Broom will take a goal kick, and looks like we are getting ready just to head into halftime here between the Rams and the Voltage. Almost a bad collision right there as it's kept inside the attacking front for Boston. 50-50 balls go back and forth. Everybody wants to get their head in on the action. Devoy tries to settle it down, can't, and it's sent back down low, where it will be Mitch Tainter. And Tainter has that one get past him, and down the line now is Jack McGowan, and McGowan is out of play. It'll be a Rams throw. The referee takes another look at his whistle, and we are at halftime here from Veterans Stadium. The Rams lead the Voltage 2-0.
Solid first half from the
Very
Rams.
solid first half.
As good as you can expect in a season opener.
Obviously, I think the biggest talking point during halftime will be how Jordan Bronco can improve on that far touchline. How do you stop Nathan?
It's tough. I mean, you gotta be smarter than him. You gotta kind of anticipate what he's gonna do next. Be one step ahead of him because he's just too fast. You can't get in too tight on him. He'll run by you.
So 2-0 our score at halftime. Fabio Machado and Dominic Machado put a couple of onions in the back of the bag. The Rams lead the Voltage 2-0 at halftime. We'll take a break. Second half action coming up after this. Stay tuned. And welcome back here to Veterans Stadium here in Quincy, Massachusetts. Real Boston Rams, Vermont Voltage. Rams lead the Voltage 2-0 after one. Nice job in the first half by Dominic Machado and Fabio Machado, putting the Rams up on the board, getting the first pair of goals for the season. 41st minute goal came off a penalty kick. Fabio Machado's played well. The Rams are doing great. Alongside Mike Agostino, I'm Tom Quinlan. And Coach, your analysis on the first half.
That's about as good of a first half as you can have in a season opener, I think, for the Rams. A few things that they're going to tweak. Coach Hobie here at halftime touched on it, on how they're going to get some help out to Jordan Branco,
right, because
Nathan is just too fast. And
well, I think one of the key things that I took away from what he was saying was he just got to sit back a little bit more.
That's exactly it. And, you know, he can't get caught going up as much as he'd like to, especially with a 2-0 lead. You don't want to be risking bodies going forward. But we know that 2-0, as they say, is a tough lead to hold on to. It's, you know, they say it's the worst lead in sports. I disagree a bit because I think a 1-0 lead is worse. But,
right.
But no, we're going to look to keep playing and to possess. But fitness could become an issue in the second half. We'll see what happens here.
How many subs do you think Coach makes? I mean, you have a limit of 6 on the USL PDL level.
I believe he'll get 6 guys into the game, 6 at some point. I don't know for how long, but I think he'll get 6 subs into the game.
No changes for either teams. Nathan heads it in, down, keeps it in. Nice job. Nathan down the near touchline and gets beat. And now a foul.
Smart foul by Ruben Resendez right there. Tactical foul, professional foul. The referee didn't even, oh, he did pull the card. There it is.
And Resendez will get a yellow, and that's the second yellow of the evening for a Rams player. As we are 43 seconds into the second half. And, you know, another thing that I heard from Coach Pete Mendel, assistant general manager of the team, was that the Rams right now are playing into the Voltage's game a little bit.
Just a little bit. They're starting to, well, the Voltage are a more experienced team, and they're trying little tricks that a younger team could fall into. They're trying to agitate a little bit and instigate.
Cleared out of the zone.
Got to keep cool heads on the Rams. They got to keep their heads cool.
Down the line, here comes Dominic Machado. Dominic Machado with speed. Dominic Machado lays it down low for Fabio Machado. Fabio Machado moving inside the area. One-on-one with Nathan. Fabio Machado gets there in time, and it's cleared out by Nathan.
Good job tracking back there by Nathan.
So it'll be Dominic Machado who will now give it off to Jordan Branco, and Jordan Branco stays into the game. So he, one of the key guys in the second half. You're looking to see have a better performance.
Yeah, I don't think he had a bad performance. I think he was challenged. He's got the hardest job on the field tonight. It's clear because he's got the most dangerous player in the other team to worry about, and he's an experienced player. He'll adjust well.
Willis Griffith will play it back. Gets it over to Mitch Tainter. Griffith up top now. Works it over to Jordan Branco. Branco looking for Dominic Machado. Can't find him. It's the owner, Bo, with the ball now. And that one taken away back by Boston. Rams getting into their shape still. Both teams trying to find a rhythm going into the second half as that one was played down by Ruben Resendez. I think he was looking for Dominic Machado there. Resendez, a little bit too much umph under that ball.
Yeah, I got a little bit too much on it. I wish they could get that back. .50
balls that have been won now by Real Boston. Wilder with a long strike that goes off the goalpost on the football field.
To recognize
and now it'll be a goal kick for Coughlin.
Not a bad bid by Wilder, but he looked up, saw the goalkeeper a bit off his line, thought he'd give it a go.
Make the save goalkeeper training. Mountain Streamland.
You know, Coughlin hasn't had a bad night. I mean, he's been pressured, and I think he's played fairly well. It's his defense that's just got to get a little bit tighter in front of him. Wouldn't you say, Coach?
I'd agree with that. There was little he could do about those 2 goals. He even got a hand onto the penalty kick. Nearly saved it.
Nearly saved it. That was a very, very tough penalty to save. I mean, the way it ricocheted in. I mean, that was more class on the way that, you know, Boston finished it, or would you just give credit to the attempt by, you know, Coughlin to try and keep that one out?
I think it was a good attempt. I don't think it was the best.
Good attempt for Coughlin.
Yeah, it was a great attempt for Coughlin. I don't think Fabio will be too happy with that penalty kick, aside from the fact that it went in. I think he would have liked to put it a little bit more towards the post.
Zico Lewis chips it up now. Far touchline where it will be Wilder. Arboleda outside the area. Arboleda tries to cross it in. Corner kick. On the near sideline, it will be Zico Lewis once again.
Going to stick with the short corners, it looks like.
Sent inside the box. It's sent out of the penalty area where it will be Jordan Bronco playing it back now to Ruben Resendez. Resendez tries to send it upfield looking for Wilbur Arboleda. Arboleda can't get there in time.
Excellent effort and great vision there from Ruben to try to put that ball where only Wilder could get to it.
5 minutes into this second half. 2-0 the score. Near touchline, Nathan. And now Stefan. Nathan. Taken down, and now a foul on the Rams, and free kick for the Voltage. Nathan. Once again with the ball, him and Bronco will continue to be the matchup to watch this evening. Coach will be nice on this sideline. You get a little bit more of an analysis on how Bronco can tighten up his shape.
Yeah, I got a better view from here, and right now it looks like he's kind of passing him off to Dom or to whoever's filling in that outside midfield role at the moment. But as Nathan gets deeper, Jordan will pick him up.
Through ball now. Fabio Machado inside the area. Machado cuts it back to his right, or his left rather, and this will go for a Rams corner kick.
I think he saw Dom streaking down the other side, tried to get the ball across to him.
Rams have played the short corner kicks this evening. We haven't seen too much in the air. Do you try and test it here up 2-0?
You could, yeah. I mean, you don't want to do the same thing every time. It becomes easy to defend. You want to keep the defense guessing. So I think to keep them honest, you got to put one or two of them into the box, try to whip them in.
And they whip it in there. Headed out. And Vermont will break out of the zone. Bo. Tackled away by Devin Devoy. Nathan tries to break free, and he's offsides.
That was a critical play there by Devin Devoy. If he doesn't get to that ball, Nathan walks in. I mean, there's nobody that's going to catch him with 30 yards to go. Very crucial defensive play there by Devin Devoy.
Devin Devoy has a tremendous amount of speed. I mean, he could track back fairly quickly, and he could break opponents' defensive shape fairly easily as well. Bronco, one-on-one with Markovic, and that one will be another. Well, it will be just a quick restart. I figured it might have been a throw there. Played down low for Machado outside the area. Dominic Machado off his right foot, off the right side, and out of play.
Well done there by Dominic Machado. Showing a little bit of his creativity. Finding his way into the box, finding a way to get the ball onto his stronger shooting right foot.
To try out for the Real Boston Soccer Academy. Tryouts will be from June 3rd.
And for our fans listening at home right now, be sure to get signed up for the Real Boston Rams summer camp. Also, the fall time, perfect time to play club soccer. Why not bring your club soccer skills to the Real Boston Rams? For more information, go on to bostonrams.com. Bostonrams.com, the home of summer in football. I just made that up.
I like it.
Nathan can't keep it in play. And you hear just the frustration from the owner, Bo, out there. And, you know, Coach, I don't know if you can completely say what Bo was saying out on the pitch, but you can hear him being very boisterous.
Yeah, I don't speak a word of Serbian, but I can get a gist of what he was talking about there just by his body language. Not happy with his team right now.
Resendez. Bronco. Bronco again. Willis Griffith. Machado. And now sent down for Devoy. Devoy with it. On the far sideline. Plays it on back to Tainter. Tainter. Down low. Tries to split it through. Can't do it. Outside the area. Zico Lewis. The advantage for Real Boston. Bronco. Machado. Dominic. Resendez. And that is Maxime trying to put one that goes left of the net and out of play. Coughlin will retrieve it, and it's a goal kick. Checking in over to the MLS side of things once again down at Union Park in Philadelphia. The New England Revolution continue to lead the Union 3-1 now the score as the second half has begun, and the Revolution scoring woes that people were getting on them about early in the season. Yeah.
Not a problem right now.
Not a problem right now, right? Lee Wynn. Guy stays hot. Leading goal scorer for the Revolution, has played exceptionally well this year and carries it over to today. Now his 5th goal of the season. Only his 2nd that hasn't been a penalty. As this one will be cleared upfield. Euros. And now it's Ben Williams. Swung around. Luca. As we are 10 minutes into the second half, 2-0, the Real Boston Rams lead the Vermont Voltage. As now Vermont has the ball over the half line. And will try to start controlling their side of the field. Haven't seen too much action on the other side in the second half, as this one will be a foul on Real Boston and a free kick coming for Vermont.
I think Vermont is just looking for any opportunity they can come up with to try to get one back here. Whether it's to get a dangerous free kick in a dangerous spot, or to try to agitate the Rams players into doing something to get themselves booked or sent off. Something to get the Voltage going. They're looking for anything right now. The Rams just need to stay composed.
And Broom makes the easy save. Right off the free kick. No worries right off his line, Broom is. But now Vermont will try to continue the play. Near touchline, where it will be controlled by Stefan. Taken away by Real Boston. Zico Lewis upfield with it. On a through ball. Here comes Fabio Machado. Fabio Machado's got Maxime to his left. Maxime left foot off the post. No, it was saved by Coughlin. What a save. Oh, no, it was off the post. I thought
Revolution Academy is one of the most innovative youth training
What a play, though.
What a beautiful play. A great ball from
U.S. Soccer
Zico to
as one of the
Fabio.
top 10 youth development programs in the country.
Just couldn't hook it enough.
Real Boston is excited to announce our summer
right off
camp.
the woodwork.
Maxime Hoppenot had that one right on the doorstep and just close.
The New England Revolution.
What a play, huh?
Absolutely. Just got to keep pushing. Got to get that next one. Got to believe that you're gonna get the next goal in this contest.
Is that what's so good about this team, is that this is a counterattack team, and if you're flat-footed, they'll catch you on the run?
Oh, absolutely. There's so many weapons in this Rams team, and whether it's the 4 in midfield or the attackers up front, even the outside backs are good when they get forward, as you saw with Devoy a little while ago, and Jordan can get forward. There's just so many weapons. If someone falls asleep on you, you're gonna make them pay.
Dominic Machado. And that one is played back to Jordan Bronco. Bronco with it. And Bronco with an ill-advised pass. Tackled away and one back by McGowan of the Voltage. And now it'll be Milic. This one will be McGowan on the near sideline and taken away by Boston once again. And here comes Fabio Machado now. Fabio Machado with it. Near sideline, plays it on back. Real Boston taking their time. Jordan Bronco, who's now drops back in coverage. Coach, it looks like the Rams are playing with 3 in the back now, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Devin Devoy he's tracking back now. He made quite a run up the field trying to see if he could get on the end of a switch. The switch never came. He's back in his position now, probably a little bit winded.
Inside the area, here comes Milich. Milich taken away. Nice job right there as Mitch Tainter swept that one off the left foot. Nathan inside the area. Nathan gets the ball back. Now it's the owner, Bo, who tries to pull one into the back of the net. Played around, Broom on his foot, then into the back of the net, and it is 2-1. And the coach says, I'll do it myself through the first quarter, or the first third of this second half. 2-1 our score.
And that's the danger of being up 2-0, getting comfortable. I mean, Bo Vukcevic, he moved himself as a center back up the park, and he quickly found the back of the net. 15 minutes in, now we got a game on our hands.
Bo knows.
Luke
Finkelstein
set to come in.
And where do you put Finkelstein in this?
Luke's an interesting one because he can play so many different positions.
Scored by number 24. Bo.
I'm not sure what Coach Harris is planning to do right now. Personally, I could see him coming in to strengthen the midfield a little bit or to help out on this left side to help out against Nathan. Let's see what. And he's going in for Ruben, so he's going to go strengthen the midfield.
Ruben Resendez will come off the pitch. Luke Finkelstein will come on for the first time this year. The junior out of Wheaton College started 22 games this year. Scored 2 goals, 9 assists. He's a distributor. He's a very versatile player and one of the few that returned from last year's Boston Rams teams.
Absolutely. Luke is a very special player, one that any coach would want to have. He's so versatile, so committed. He'll do anything a coach asks him to do. He'll play any position. He works well with both feet, high work rate.
Dominic Machado on a through ball. Cleared away.
Into the game for Real Boston, number
Zico
5,
Lewis.
Luke Finkelstein. Replacing number 4, Ruben Resendez.
And now it will be Dominic Machado once again who will throw it in. Finkelstein with it, gets his first touch of the evening, gets a good one, gets it back again, and works it well back to Zico Lewis. Zico Lewis on his right foot plays it down for Maxime. Maxime has that one taken away, and a corner kick.
Good bit of play there. Nice little tiki-taka there from the Rams to earn a corner kick and some real pretty passing there.
And some tight spaces, too, which is even more impressive. Short corner kick. Switches the field. And chasing that one down is Tainter. Tainter keeps it in. No. Be a throw-in for Vermont. 57 minutes now into this match down at PPL Park. Philadelphia down 4-1 now against the Revolution. Jeez. This offense is just clicking, huh?
Absolutely. It's not what we're used to seeing from the Revolution and up until this
game. Oh, it's awesome. Makes me happy, that's for sure.
Veterans Memorial Field.
Chris Tierney on the board for the Revolution.
Wow.
There's a foul on Vermont.
Local boy.
You got Tierney scoring. You got Soares scoring. Diego, Lee Wynn. I mean, who's next? Bobby Shuttleworth? Well, he's on the bench today. Brad Knighton getting the start for the Revolution. Jordan Bronco gets it, and it's sent back up top. Now inside the area, Maxine Hoppenot plays it down like an elevator outside of the 18, and this one will be a goal kick as it goes off of Hoppenot's foot last. And Coughlin will send a goal kick away. And it's just, again, as we approach the 20-minute mark, 18 minutes in to be exact. Real Boston is pressing high, but Vermont is starting to find those holes in the Rams. And if you're Coach Hobie Hare, now you just got to start finding ways to get that attack going again.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to start connecting passes.
Real Boston with numbers here outside of the area. It is Machado inside the box, and it's cleared away. It'll be a throw.
Nice diagonal run there from Zico Lewis to get on the end of that pass. He's going to see the ball again.
Lewis. And he plays it back. Jordan Bronco. And it's settled down. And now a shot by Devin Devoy, and Devoy has to track back and get back quickly, as it is Euros who has it, and it's deflected down by the owner, Bo. And this one will be played up top and settled down by Mitch Tainter. Tainter will clear it up, and offsides will be called.
Yeah, Max came back from an offside position to win that ball.
Set down by the Voltage defender as play will restart here. And an interception by Real Boston. Could be numbers as this one is tackled away, kept in the zone. And this will be Dominic Machado. Dominic Machado over to Fabio Machado, and now it's Maxine Hoppenot. Hoppenot with it, flicks it on back for Zico Lewis. And now it's Dominic Machado over to Wilder Arboleta. Wilder gets it back, plays it up top for Maxine. Wilder inside the area. Wilder has that one go off his foot, and it will be a corner kick.
Fans, here's your score update from Gillette Stadium.
That's
In the
historic.
59th minute, Revolution
Fans
4,
in the stadium are a
Philadelphia
little
Union 1.
less informed than our fans at home. We've
Revolution
already
goals
informed them of the
scored
score.
in
We do it on all angles here. The public address announcer, Jason Dassinari, keeping people in the loop. What you need to know for MLS, you know what's going on with the Rams.
Chris Tierney.
As this one is inside the area against Machado. It goes wide of the net.
A lot of chances that the Rams are squandering right now, and you got to hope to get one of these in soon because you don't want to live to regret not putting one of these away. Should Vermont go down there and find a way to equalize.
Right. As Coughlin will send it away on his right foot, and it's a booming kick downfield. And I mean, give Coughlin a lot of credit. He has stepped up when he needed him to. He needs his offense to perform in front of him right now.
Yeah, absolutely. All you can ask from a goalkeeper is to keep you in the game, and he's definitely doing that right now.
This will be a throw. Jordan Bronco sends it upfield. Tackled away by Nathan and sent all the way down the line where it'll be kept in the zone where Real Boston will re-pick it back up. Devin Devoy tries to retrack it, can't get it. It is Luca. And down low for Euros. And this one will be cleared out again by Boston, and it'll be worked upfield. And out of play is making the tough pass right there with Zico Lewis. Couldn't connect on the far sideline. Hoppenot was the intended receiver. Hoppenot able to tackle this one away, deflects off a Voltage player, and it will be another throw on the far sideline for Boston again. This one will be Luke Finkelstein. Devin Devoy. Now it's played back, and it's controlled by Mitch Tainter. And Finkelstein loses it. Tainter has to come back up. He's got it.
Bo was yelling instructions to the sideline, telling his assistant who the next sub was going to be. Not ready to receive the pass there.
Dominic Machado plays it back. That's sort of the downside of being a player manager, huh?
Absolutely.
Wilder in space. Boston moving inside the zone, inside the area. And that one tackled away as Zico Lewis tries to make a nice run. He gets it back off the header. Wow, nice flick over the head. How you doing? And Zico Lewis able to keep it in play. Plays it on back to Devin Devoy. Devin Devoy lets it go past him. Now plays over to Wilder. And now through for Fink. Back to Wilder. Sends it upfield, looking for Maxime. Can't find him. Devin Devoy's got it right outside the area. Devin Devoy crosses it back in the zone. The shot off the header goes right. It is Fabio Machado. Just couldn't connect with the back of the net.
We're going to need more of this from the Rams, keeping the ball up in the attacking third, generating chances. Really got to push Vermont back to make it harder for them to make that surge forward.
As we approach 25 minutes into this match, 25 minutes remaining, 25 minutes into the second half, 20 minutes remaining in the match, what has been a very nice evening for the Rams, with the exception of the one goal scored by the boss, Bo. And now this one, a through ball that will go for Maxine Hoppenot, who has to track it down, can't get it. Coughlin will clear. Over the head of Devin Devoy, and it will go out for a Rams throw. And we have a substitution coming on here as checking into the game for the Vermont Voltage. That will be Danilo Markovic. Well, Danilo Markovic will check in. He'll see his first action of the evening. And he will replace Adrian Saldana. And Saldana has been fairly quiet this evening on that far sideline. And that is brought in the sub. Let's see what Danilo can do here.
Markovic is making his second appearance of the season, went all 90 last week against Portland Phoenix.
And coming off this week, maybe looking forward, you might need him on the pitch now. I mean, because you just didn't have that. And now Danilo Markovic, let's see. I know he's a defender, but you're very versatile, and you can play any position on the USL-PDL level.
Absolutely, at this level, you got to be able to play more than one position if you're a substitute, without a doubt.
Finkelstein. And Devoy. Now it is controlled by Wilder and taken away by Vermont. And Wilder gets it back.
Great work rate from Wilder. He was given a tough pass to handle. Got himself into some trouble.
25 minutes into the second half. 20 minutes to go. Willis Griffith.
Headed down into the game for the Vermont Voltage. Number 15, David Itafa.
Our PA announcer has a different
number 6,
roster than we do.
Saldana.
David Itafa checks in, so apologies on that. It is not Danilo Markovic. It is David Itafa. And now a whistle that will go the Rams' way, and a disenthusiastic, I think, reception from the crowd that hasn't seen the Rams get too many calls here in this second half. Off the restart, and let's see what Boston does with it. As it is Griffith up the field, and it will be controlled by Dominic Machado. Finkelstein swings it, and that will be Willis Griffith. And now Broom will take his time, and the goalie sends it all the way downfield, where can't get into it is Maxime Hoppenot, and now Coughlin will have it go to him, and goalie to goalie. Let's see what happens. 67 minutes into the Revolution match, Mike. 5-1 New England now over Philadelphia.
So they hang 10 in 2 matches, huh?
Wow. Wow. And only allowed 2 goals in their past now 3 games. It's incredible.
Yeah, things have really turned around down in Foxborough.
J.P. Pereira will check in. He will replace number 19, Dominic Machado.
No.
No, they're going to, excuse me. Machado came towards the bench.
Yeah.
Fooled me. Made the announcer look silly, but whatever.
Debut for J.P. here, former URI player.
So J.P. Pereira will check in, and he will replace Maxime Hoppenot.
Jonathan Pereira.
Full name Jonathan Pereira, but we call him JP up here in the booth. That's what he likes to be called.
That's
his nickname.
Goes by. Yep.
Patrick Mullen scoring in his 3rd consecutive game for the Revolution.
So number 8.
There's your Revolution update as this game continues on here. Obviously, this one more exciting as the Real Boston Rams lead the Vermont Voltage 2-1. Hopefully enjoying us in the background as you have the Real Boston Rams on the TV here. You got a double dose of some good New England football going on right now. And the Rams looking for that counterattack that really put them on top of this game in the first half. Finkelstein gets knocked off the ball hard by Nathan.
Referee's not looking.
Wilder. Now we'll be looking for Zico Lewis. Zico Lewis can't get there in time. A little hard there from Wilder, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. He's had a solid night, though. Wilder's been one of the best players on the park tonight, and very few mistakes from him. And when he does make a mistake, he wins the ball right back.
Approaching 30 minutes into the second half. You happy with the way the Rams look, even though they haven't really done anything offensively?
Well, the team's well organized and they're holding their shape well. Would like to see, I mean, right now the only thing you can complain about is the lack of finishing.
Oh, hey now, we got a big kick here, and whoa, we got these two. That looks like that is the Vermont Voltage's is Svetislav Milic, and on the ground, Milic just kicked Wilder. I don't know if that was almost an excuse me. That is Willis Griffith while he was down. I don't know if Milicic or Griffith. Somebody got kicked hard and said something about the way they wear their cleats. So I don't think the response there was too pretty, if you ask me.
Referee's finding out from his assistant referee right now exactly what happened, and he'll handle it accordingly.
Cards will be handed, and
you would hope, yeah.
Yeah. And Coach Hobie here getting off the bench for the first time today. No cards handed out, nothing. This is shocking. I saw kicks flying. I saw a boot. I think I saw an F-bomb leave somebody's mouth.
This is part of the gamesmanship that sometimes the older teams in the league will try to bully around a younger team like the Rams and try to get them to retaliate. Rams need to pick up their marks well here inside the box on this set piece. Very dangerous opportunity for Vermont. Coach Hobie wants
and now we got some more extracurricular activity going inside the box. We've got guys going down. We've got Rams guys sitting on the field. The clock's ticking away here, and we've got a yellow card finally issued to a Voltage player. Or is that? See, we don't have the we got the one camera shot. We can't get that in-depth camera look. A shout out to Davis Van Opdorp, by the way, doing such an amazing job on the lenses this evening, bringing all the beautiful action to you here from Veterans Memorial here in Quincy.
Yeah, a Boston body went down. Not sure exactly what happened, but a yellow card's come out.
Fans. The referee has issued a yellow card to Voltage number 15, David Itufa.
And that's how you get yourself on the sheet.
Yep, and there will be David Itafa who gets the yellow card as Bo sends it inside the box, looking for the low header, sent in the air. It is Broom that is going to have to make the tough save, punches it away, still inside the area, and the referee calls the foul, and that ball is kicked into the 100-acre woods, lost for good, and that's a trip I don't want to make into that woods area to the right.
Either.
Thank God we're up here in the booth, right?
Absolutely.
Hardest job of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We just make it look easy. So 31 minutes into this second half. We've got about 14 minutes remaining. Rams lead 2-1 over the Voltage as Broom sends it downfield, and it's a high booming kick. Headed down. Dominic Machado cutting right. Dominic Machado looking to move in, and Coughlin can't get there in time as it deflects off of a Voltage player, and it will be a corner kick for the Rams.
It's interesting. The player in the first half, Nathan, that was giving us all kinds of trouble, seems to be playing a lot more in the back now for Vermont with Coach Bo up front.
Is that because of lack of aggressiveness, maybe?
Perhaps his fitness isn't there to make all the runs forward.
Machado.
I'm surprised to see that, to be honest.
Sent inside the area and cleared away.